I was just sitting here, resting before I had to go back to work, and I was trying to think of if I was having better symptoms or less symptoms since being on day two. Um, but the main thing that I'm seeing, at least in these 2 days, is um, my zoning out is really bad. I have moments of so much energy to then a crash, and um, my chest still feels quite heavy. So I do know that the anxiety feeling is there, even though I don't really have the thoughts to portray anxiety or depression. And that is one of the things that I really want to work on, is to figure out what is buried deep that I am harboring that could be causing much of my anxiety and depression. And I think I think as much as I wanted to say that I have healed from past trauma, that I probably really haven't truly healed. And so that's going to be one of my next steps to try to navigate, and try to just have it leave my system. However, I need to do that. So, um, yeah, I don't know exactly how this new healing process is going to be, but we take it day by day. So I'm finally back from work, and I'm trying to decide whether or not I actually have an appetite for a full meal or if I just want to have a snack as my dinner. Um, I don't know if it's this new med or if my stomach is just deciding we're gonna be iffy, but I haven't had much of an appetite lately, and that makes it kind of hard for me to want to have full meals, but I do know that my body does need it when I am out and about working. Um, but I did a bunch of meal prep today, so that is good. I wanted to be able to have a bunch in my freezer so I didn't have to think about it. I could just pull out a meal. So my plan for tomorrow is to try to make a bunch more, just so I have them all in the freezer, and then it's not out of sight, out of mind, but then I don't have to think about what I need to make, and I just have options to pull out. So, um, just looking forward to getting through the first 4 days of this trial to see how my stomach reacts, or my system reacts rather, and getting to the full dose. So, yeah, we'll see come Monday or Tuesday, excuse me, how I'm feeling, and continue on this journey. I hope you guys are all having a wonderful holiday weekend, and we'll see you tomorrow. Happy Sunday, and I have one more day on half a tablet of my new med. So, Tuesday will be the new start. Well, full dose start. I am starting my morning with the Clean Simple Eats coconut lime energy, and I'm going to mix that with the Clean Simple Eats peachy greens. So I just have my, well, it's the Shakeology one, but then I have my little shaker blender circle thingy. I don't know what that's called, so don't ask me. So I'm gonna do that. Oh, it smells like key lime. Does key lime have coconut? I never put two and two together that key lime would have coconut. You learn something new. So then mix the other one. At least this time I didn't spill any on myself. I've been doing that recently. And then you just shake it as I spill it. Sorry, the laundry's kind of loud. Today's a laundry day, so hence wearing same shirts, but at least this one was clean. Alright, so that is mixed up. So it is going to go in the fridge for a little while because I like to enjoy the greens when they're colder. So we will make breakfast in the meantime. But I'm going to go put this in the fridge. So for breakfast, I have a bagel in the toaster right now. And then I'm going to pair that with the maple donut protein powder. And I just added some water. So I'm going to mix that together. I probably will also put this in the fridge for a couple minutes just to let it get cooler. I mean, I did use cold water, but I like my stuff cold. So, got some bagel. I'm just going to use a tablespoon of cream cheese. And that will be my breakfast. Since starting the med, well, and before that, I really haven't had much of an appetite, but I am trying to get my protein in because I do want to lose weight. So I know you should get enough protein in to keep you fuller longer and help with everything all around. So today is going to be a lot of cleaning, which I probably won't film because my mom's going to be here, but I also want to do some meal prep, which will be shrimp Alfredo pasta with a mixed vegetable, spaghetti and garlic bread, probably with either a side salad or a vegetable mixed in. And then I have nacho cheese brats, and I'm going to do a vegetable and mashed potatoes. The kind I've really been enjoying these, so we're going to make that into the meal prep today. But otherwise, I just have laundry and a bunch of cleaning to do around the house because, I mean, it's not terrible, but I do notice that when I get into my depressive state that I don't really, that I don't really pick up a ton. So got some areas around the house to clean up. So I'm just waiting for my bagels to cool down, and these are the I just forgot the brand. Wow. It's local and I forgot it. Bagels Forever, the egg bagel. So there are about 12-ish grams of protein, and then the cream cheese I believe has 2. So I'm getting like 32 grams of protein in total with my bagel and my cream cheese. So I'm starting off my day with a high protein. But it is also Disability Pride Month this month, so I am going to gear a couple of my videos discussing things like that. But one of the things with Disability Pride Month is that I'm happy with the disability I have. I don't want to change my life. I mean, yes, things can be hard. Do I wish I was able to do certain things or have an easier time doing certain things? Absolutely. Absolutely. But I I am proud of where I am. I've risen above so many different things in my life, and my parents always pushed me to be the best I could be. So I don't really think that there was much that I could have changed. But for starting with Disability Pride, um, I wrote a book, Disability to Disability, and that is probably one of the things that I am most proud of, other than learning to walk and not needing too many mobility aids. I do use a walking stick for long distances, as needed, or if I'm having more hip pain. But I would like to know, what would you like to see for Disability Pride Month? What would you like me to discuss? What would you like me to share about my journey? Anything. So I'm gonna kind of mix it with my whole mental health and Disability Pride Month. So let me know what you would like to see. All right, so I got all of my cleaning done, all the meal prep. My mom came over and helped me. So we've been working on that for the past couple of hours. So that means that I am finally having my first meal at 1:50 in the afternoon. So I'm going to have my clean, simple eats that I had made this morning and didn't get to drink yet because my mom showed up. But I am going to get that. So I have my bagel that I talked about this morning. Still haven't eaten that. Gonna do some tomatoes because I could probably live off of these. There's a bad one. But it feels amazing to get a checklist done. I'm big on checklists, so I can cross it off. So I love doing that. Still got tomatoes. And then I'm just going to do a couple of mushroom chips. I know I'm going to be having dinner around 6, so just got to get something in me, especially with the med that I took this morning. Not ideal to take meds when you don't eat. But for Disability Pride, I need you to close. For Disability Pride, as independent as I am realizing there are just certain things that I need help with. And when I have to do like a mass cleaning or a spring cleaning of my entire place, I find that I do need help. And it just goes smoother. I get tired, like my hip or my leg, my back will hurt. So it just works so much better when there's somebody else here helping me, so we can like tag team different areas of the house, get them clean and whatnot. So, the disability awareness is, your limits, I know my limits, and each person needs to learn their own limits and where they can push themselves, where they can accept new challenges and strive for something different. But you don't have to be ashamed to ask for help. And I'm learning that not only with my disability, but also my mental health. And so that is just one of the things that I'm trying to remind myself that, yeah, some days and some months we need extra help, and that's okay. So whether you're disabled or not, don't feel embarrassed to ask for help. We all need it at times. So I'm going to go enjoy this lunch, get my greens in as well. And put my feet up because they are tired. So just relaxing now. Have to elevate my feet. I finished everything this morning with my mom. Basically spring cleaned my entire place. Made a bunch of meal prep, so I have easy grab and go meals in the freezer. And just had some lunch or late lunch, snack, whatever. First meal of the day. So, um, just thinking about disability pride and what I can do this month to um, income. What do you call? Have it more in my life. I mean, it's already in my life. I'm disabled, but I do think that I am going to try to promote my book a little bit more and kind of just share a little bit more about that and the journey that I took to actually write the book. And if you guys would like me to briefly discuss anything that is in the book, I can do that as well. Um, yeah. But if you have any ideas of what you would like to see from us for Disability Pride, please let us know in the comments. If you have a specific one that's more geared towards Katie or more geared towards me, just specify that in the comments, or if it's could be for both of us, let us know. And I hope you guys all had a wonderful weekend. Stay safe. Don't forget, like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you.